Hello there and welcome. Mark Castillo here. Welcome to Mark Castillo's Freedom Breakthrough YouTube channel. This video is designed for network marketers and entrepreneurs to help revamp your mindsets and to learn marketing tactics that can help you to start generating leads, thus potentially leading to an increase in sales. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat on the latest up-to-date information. In today's video, I want to share with you, should I go to college? If you take the time to listen with intent and understand what I'm about to share with you, you'll be able to get my honest perspective about the truth of going to college. Earlier today, I got a question that came in from Marcelo, and what he asked me was, I keep getting pressured by my friends and my family to go to college. Is it worth going to or not? Something that I want you to pay close attention to. By the way, stop whatever it is that you're doing right now, lean into this video, and listen to what I have to say, because this can be absolutely critical as to whether or not you should go to college. So hear me out. If you don't have a whole lot of money saved up from the beginning to go to college, let's say you don't have parents that spent a lot of time saving up money for you to go to college, or you don't have money saved up for yourself to go to college, be prepared to take out student loans. And that was one of the main reasons why I never went on straight to a four-year university after having graduated community college. When I was finishing my last semester of community college, I had the opportunity to go ahead and transfer to a four-year university, but upon looking at my options, I realized I had no money to fund tuition and whatnot. And so they told me that the only way that I can see myself going to a four-year university is if I take the plunge and take out student loans, and that was going to be anywhere from between $30,000 to $40,000 in student loans, or it could have been a little bit higher than that. And depending on the kind of college and the university that you're going to, as well as what do you plan on studying in college, well, that factors in as to how much you're going to have to pay in order to go to college just to get your degree. And that can turn out to be hundreds upon thousands of dollars. And personally, it's not worth it. I have a friend who's twice my age who went to college way back in 2002, and he only borrowed about $30,000 in student loans. And to this day, in 2019, that loan hasn't even been paid down a quarter. In fact, it went up by $5,000 more than what he borrowed. And it's absolutely ridiculous, because the thing that a lot of people my age, and by the way, I'm 23, the thing about a lot of young people my age don't understand is, yes, when you borrow student loans, they can lend you the money right then and there when you get approved. The problem is, if you don't pay it all back right up front, they can give you the opportunity to just make monthly minimum payments, but they don't tell you that you're going to have to pay compounded interest that's going to accumulate over time. And if you get to the point in your life where you can't pay back those student loans, you can't declare bankruptcy on it. So in other words, you're screwed. You can't borrow a significant amount of student loans, like let's say $70,000, and then expect to get a degree in your career and then find a job with that degree and expect that you're going to be able to pay off that $70,000 student loan, no problem. There are a lot of people out there who went to college and they borrowed a significant amount of student loans, and they're struggling big time to pay it back. Some of them that went to school to get a degree for the field that they wanted to study in didn't even use that degree because they couldn't find a job with that degree. And that's the thing about college. Even you get all the finances taken care of and to get the degree that you want, there's no guarantee by the time that you finish school that you're going to be able to find a job in that field. And it's really sad to see some of these people that have worked so hard in school to get the degree that they want, only to end up working at minimum wage jobs because they can't find a job in the field of their choosing. The other thing I want to mention here is if you're going to college just to avoid disappointing someone significant in your life, your friend, your parent, or somebody significant that you value so much, if you're only planning on going to college, or you are going to college just because you're scared of the judgment that you're going to face from that person, you're on the wrong track. We've gotten so accustomed to relying off other people's opinions as to how we should live our life. We don't know any better. The thing that you're taught from when you graduate from high school, and you're even reminded of this when you graduate college, if you decide to go and go through the whole however many years it's going to take to graduate, they tell you this is the time to figure out what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life. And you better have it figured out right then and there so that you can go ahead and have a stable job, raise a family, pay your bills, and then that's a good life. But what good of a life is that if it's not something that you want to do? I'm so tired of people putting college on a pedestal, thinking that it's the be-all, end-all to success, and that anyone that decides to not follow that college roadmap is often looked down upon, and they're seen as a failure and as making the biggest mistake of their life. I'm so sick and tired of people saying that to those that choose not to go to college. Let me remind you, everybody's path and timing is different. The whole thing with figuring out what you're passionate about, instead of going to college, how about look at some of the things that you love doing in your spare time? What is it that you're good at? You could be good at painting. You could be good at doing mechanics. You could be good at doing internet marketing. You could be good at, you see what I'm getting at here? You've got to hone in on the things that you're good at. Don't be so obsessed with the things that you're not good at. Don't be so obsessed with your shortcomings. Figure out what you're passionate about and recognize that and pursue it. The only reason why you're not pursuing what you want to do because there's something internally bothering you. And chances are it's likely that you're scared of the judgment that you're going to face from other people if you just went ahead and decided to pursue what you wanted to. College is not the only way to living a successful life, to achieving one. And don't think for a moment that just by going to college and getting a diploma that you're successful. It doesn't work that way. College is not the only way to be successful. Anyone that tells you that otherwise doesn't know any better. It can take time for some people to find out what it is that they want to do for the rest of their life. You can't figure all that out when you're 18 or even going into your early 20s. It takes time. And if you're still figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life, that's okay. Take your time. You shouldn't have to feel the pressure from somebody to have your life figured out because it's your life. Do what you want to do. Figure out what you're good at. Everybody's timing is different, and everybody's going to have a different path that they're going to take to live a happy, successful life. For you, my viewer that's watching this right now, if you're good at getting good grades, being the top of your class in school, and your parents are going to pay for college for you to get a degree that which you want to actually get, well, then going to college might be the answer for you. But if you're put at a disadvantage and you don't have any money saved up going to college, getting into $70,000 in debt to pursue a degree that you're not even so sure that that's what you want to study and pursue for the rest of your life, well, then you really need to consider taking a different option, taking a different course of action. In other words, you got to consider taking a different path. Everybody's path is going to be different. I have no interest in telling you what's the definition of a happy, successful life. Only you can define that for yourself. Everybody's path is going to be different, and there is no right way. As long as you're happy pursuing what you want to do, then you've won. I've got no other advice for you other than if you found what you're passionate about and you're happy doing it, keep doing that for the rest of your life. And don't worry about what other people think. But if you're sitting here watching this video right now and you're not so sure what it is that you're passionate about, or you're still figuring that out, take your time. Don't rush. You have a lot of time than you think. I know I've got a lot of time, more than I think, because I'm only 23. And take it from this guy who's a college dropout and has had the courage to go on out and pursue something that he's passionate about, that he wants to do for the rest of his life. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Are you willing to do whatever it takes once you've found what you're passionate about and you have this big ambitions, these dreams to go on out and pursue the kind of lifestyle that you want? So Marcelo, I trust that answers your question, and I trust you got value out of this video. You may or may not agree with me when I say that personally I think college isn't worth attending, but the answer might be different for you, as I just mentioned a moment ago. I have no interest in telling you how to live a happy, successful life, what is the right way to doing that. Everybody's going to have a different path. Figure out what it is that you're good at. Do that for the rest of your life. Be happy doing it. And don't care about what other people may think, because it's your life. As long as you're happy doing it and it's what you want, then you're well on your way. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like direction on maybe starting something that can lead you down to a path where you can get started on building something for yourself, I want you to do me a favor. Click on the link below. It'll drive you to a page. Put your name and email in there to get the free information on how you can start the journey just like I have. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get all the latest videos that I will be doing coming your way very soon. With all that said, my name is Castillo. See you on the next video real soon. Take care and see you around.